I always showed you guys this type of deck in the top 3 decks videos, but I thought this deck deserves a special place in one of my videos since it's so good. It's so control oriented and one of my favorite decks to use right now, and also a ton of people which reach Ultimate Champion after one single day already use this type of deck. If you guys always want to be up to date for the new best meta decks in Clash Royale to push to Ultimate Champion and even higher, this is what you're going to find on today's video. So make sure to subscribe, make sure to use critical mode in the shop, and I would say it's time to jump into that and let's destroy our opponents. Here we go, first game against Crew, and I just love this deck. This deck gives me like a ton of fun in Clash Royale. Even like Goblin Heart might be a card where you're thinking, oh bro, now you can promote this type of card. But at least it's something different. I mean, yeah, and Mega Draft, I told about that, like Goblin Heart had the highest winner, but I still think, like, generally speaking, it was kinda, I don't know, like, people didn't really talk too much about this card, so I don't know, maybe you guys have a different opinion, but I just felt like people didn't really talk too much about the Goblin Gang, or not the Goblin, the Goblin Hut. So I'm just gonna go for my Goblins here. Hopefully perfect Goblins placement, let's go. And Lockbait honestly could be a really interesting matchup. Oh, by the way, this Goblin, so much value for 2 elixir, killing like 7 almost. I'm just gonna go for the Skelly King here in the back. So let's see. I mean, Mighty Miner can be really annoying. Mighty Miner is honestly really efficient against my Skelly King. But let's see, I'm just gonna go for the Goblin Hut low. Why do we go with a low Goblin Hut and not with a high one? Really simple, because now we can't really snipe that easily with Princess. So I'm just gonna use my ability. I just kinda wanna bait him to use an ability, because if he decides to use an ability, the Mighty Miner goes into the right side and my Goblins will be able to kill him really easily. So let's see. Okay, we're just gonna go in here for the Barbarian Ball. It goes to the left, so we're playing a perfect Barbarian Ball. Also, the Goblins get some decent amount of chip damage. It's completely fine. We're already up, and I guess this is a matchup where I feel like really more comfortable going to double elixir time and also triple elixir time, since we got the better answers there, and Great Poison is normally always stronger in this type of sequence. So I'm just gonna go for another Golden Heart there. Unfortunately, he's kind of outcycling me, which is kind of, I mean, to be fair, really obvious, since he has the way cheaper side. I'm just gonna go for Goblin, I mean for Rascals, and also going for this here. Let's see, what's he gonna do now? Is he gonna... I'm just gonna go for my Skelly King here. He didn't get the ability out, so this means we're kinda even like going even on damage, with even having a potential to go up on the right hand side. So he's just gonna use his ability there, which is surprising to say the least. Okay, so I would say we're just gonna go for Phoenix and Graveyard. So let's see what he does here. So he can't really block it at the bridge. He doesn't really have like the proper answers, I would say. I'm just gonna go for my Skelly King here. I'm just gonna use my ability instant. Let's see. He goes also for Goblins. This is like a really huge overcommitment. So I'm just gonna use my ability instant. Just hope kind of that the maybe splash on top of the tower node does not. But I can just go for a poison spell here to maybe finish it off. He goes in for another log. So my Skelly King gets 1 shot. My Skelly King might get 2 shots. No. But we're currently in a really solid spot, since also we kind of make damage on the left side. Normally pushing same lane against any type of like cycle deck, control deck is always something we really want to achieve. Goblins do pretty well here. I'm just gonna go for the Phoenix like this. I guess I'm just gonna go for my Goblins here. I kind of want to save my Bramble if that's possible somehow. Let's go. We did it. I'm just gonna go for my Rascals here. I guess we're just gonna go for another poison spell here. What a great poison. Like, getting value on both sides is really massive. Okay, I'm just gonna go on for my other Goblin Heart here. We do get 1 shot. We do get 2 shots from the Rascal Boy. You should never underestimate this type of damage. And I'm just gonna go on for... I'm just kind of baiting him to go on for something. Let's go. And now I can just go on for Graveyard. This was a really smart play, because now the Goblins will completely die. But he's already back to another Goblins. Okay, I just thought, like, I just forgot how broken 3-card cycle is, to be fair. It was a smart play, to be fair, but Champions 3-card cycle kind of busted us. But it's okay. So I'm just gonna use another Goblin Heart here. We do get some decent amount of chip damage also on the left side. I kind of want to go I kind of want to go same lane. So taking every damage as an advantage, which I can. So I'm just gonna go for my Phoenix here. I'm just gonna go for my Barbarian Barrel, Rascals, and I'm also gonna go Graveyard here. So I'm just gonna go for instant poison on top of the Goblins. So I'm just gonna go for this here. Really solid defense, I would say. Skelly King like this. And I'm just gonna go for that ability here. I'm just gonna go in for a poison now since he will go goblins. That's exactly what he does. So we do get some decent value on top of the left side. Look at the left side. Look at the left side, please. Look at the right side. Look at the left side. Look at the right side. Look at the left side. Look at both sides. Both towers at the same time. Woohoo! That's crazy, guys. Let's go. Here we go, guys. Here we go into the game against Yahoo. And I think this guy is a LaRon player. Normally, you're kind of struggling with any type of graveyard deck versus LaRon. But with this deck, you have all the answers you need. Goblin Heart is so great against LaRon. We also got the Skelly King, which normally does pretty well. We got the Rascals, the Phoenix. We got a really, I mean, not like a cheap cycle, but we got a really solid cycle. And also graveyard normally. The card itself does pretty well. Okay, I'm just going to go for the Phoenix here. I think it will also make sense for me to use the ability because he still needs to zap at least, and if he goes in like for scaling, that example, he can just immediately drop my poison. And look at the barbs, guys. This is crazy great. So I don't really want to honestly play something else there. Okay, so I might just go Goblin Heart now. Look at the damage on the left side, just because of the goblins and so on. I can just go Goblin Heart here. Let's see if he decides to go in for like Luna the Bridge. No, he does not. So just go Rascals here to protect this one. Goes in for immediate Fireball, which is okay. Just I hope. Okay. No, okay. So I just go Goblins at the bridge. So I might just go Skelly King now. He just drops the Tombstone, which is perfect for me, right? Like my Skelly King gets leveled up. He doesn't have Mighty Minor, so we don't really need to worry about like him going Mighty Minor Bridge and completely block my Skelly King and just like kill all the skeletons with his ability. Let's go for Phoenix. He's kind of forced now to go in for LaRon in front of that. But if he does that, like I just feel like okay, I'm just gonna go for Vambrail here also. So situation is honestly, it couldn't be better. So look at my, I'm just gonna go also for my goblins here because that means he still needs to respond to this type of push with Skelly Dragons. And normally if I'm not wrong, they will go in front, which basically means I can just go in for an easy Rascals placement here. So Rascals are coming down. He needs to Fireball this. I'm just gonna go for my Goblin Heart. Goblin Heart is gonna clean it up in a really good way. Just gonna go in for my poison here. Poison is also coming. I mean, he gets some damage, right? Or like maybe one hit, but I don't know. He still needs to defend both sides. He still needs to defend left side. He still needs to defend right side, and he's still like committing to the right side, even if it doesn't really make sense at all. I mean, I can just go in honestly for 2 Rascals here. I can just drop my Barbarian Brawl to cycle. And honestly, I'm just gonna go for Goblin Heart high because then the Loon can't pass. He still needs to zap the Barbarian Ball. We are winning this one. GG's, well played. I mean, honestly, in really easy matchup, 1 HP. We love to see that, and I would say, so it's gonna see you in the next game. Here we go. Here we're in a game against Hamlet Guard, and I would say we're just gonna give him a good luck. And I'm just gonna drop the Goblin Heart here. Goblin Heart is really nice in this type of situation, I would say. Because it might be, seems like maybe 2.6. I mean, this kind of only deck I kind of remember. Okay. Good Fire Spirit timing, to be fair. Fire Spirit comes from my goblins are spawning. And I kind of want to go in for a poison here. So he's kind of forced to protect this or use an early ability, otherwise his queen will die. And both of that is pretty nice. So let's see, what's he gonna do now? Okay, that's gonna be Expo Pump. Oh no, dude. I think, no, it's not gonna be Expo Pump, it's gonna be Hawk. Yeah, just gonna thought it's gonna be Expo Pump, but it's not. He's gonna get 1 huge damage shot. I don't know, let's see. Does he have like goblins? We're just gonna go for a graveyard here. Let's see, what's he gonna do? He goes for goblins on top, which means, okay, he still needs to lock this. He's gonna lock now. But we still get a ton of skeletons on top of this tower, and we are like in 1k damage advantage. Okay, the problem is he has EQ lock, which I think is the most annoying combination for me, since Hawk Rider I think is like one of the worst matchups you can face, since Don't really have too much. I'm just gonna go for the Goblin Hut here. Okay, seems like he's just gonna let it go. Okay, soon we kinda need to be careful about him, like pre-logging also my goblins after my Goblin Hut dies from EQ. But look at the damage, guys. You should not underestimate that, because like normally same lane is also the way better thing against Sin is way better against this type of deck. So kinda maybe gives me the opportunity to push same lane really soon. So he's just gonna use an ability. He goes in for a log, which kinda means okay, 3 rascals, right? Okay, he has Fireball. Okay, that's actually really good to know. Please kill that as soon as you can. Please, thank you. I'm just gonna go for my goblins here. I'm just gonna go, I mean for my Goblin Heart now, I'm just gonna go goblins here. I'm just gonna go for my Barbarian Brawl here, clean it up. Okay, I think with Fireball the matchup should be way better. I'm just gonna set up in the same lane once again, because I think this is kinda how we wanna win this one. Okay, and soon he will just drop his queen at the bridge, like in this type of position. I'm just gonna use it now. I'm just gonna go for my goblins. I mean for my rascals. What's he supposed to do? He can log this, but he just logs opposite lane, okay. I'm just gonna go for my GY here. Poison. Okay, let's see. And we are looking so good. Okay. Goblin Hut. And he just drops his Fireball, okay. I'm gonna go Goblin in case he goes in for Hog Rider. Graveyard. Poison. Skelly King. We just need some damage to be fair. 1 or 2 skulls would be already kind of enough, but we didn't get them. The Hog did like a bit more damage than I really thought. So I'm just gonna use an ability here. Good ability to be fair. Just responding here with my Goblin Hut. Really great Barbarian Barrel. Just gonna go Skelly King now. Skelly King is coming down. Hopefully kill all of that. Let's go. No, not really. Everything survives with 1 HP. Okay, he goes in for the log. At least the pushback from the Phoenix was actually really helpful. I'm just gonna go Graveyard and Poison. Okay, let's go. I'm just gonna go for my Skelly King here. Goblins, please no hit. Thank you for nothing, sir. I'm just gonna go for my hut now, I guess. I need to go Poison. I just want to immediately make sure to kill this stuff. Whoa. Goblin Heart, please. Poison will be enough! And we won this one. Whew, was a bit close. I think like this one graveyard was a bit too aggressive on my end. Here we go. Final game of today's video versus Karam. So I would say we're just gonna go for the Golden Barrel here. Nova Turk here, okay. Maybe let's face a beatdown deck. Okay, never mind. It's gonna be once again a cycle deck, I guess. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna go for the hut here. You never know. Goblins are everywhere. So just gonna use the Goblin over the lane, chipping away. He goes in for an EQ. Okay, this could be some trouble. I mean, we do get some decent amount of damage, like for -2 elixir trade. But we still need to defend the E-Giant. As you guys can see, this is not looking like an easy task. Okay, good. Rascals though, the Bomber, I don't know. I mean, it was okay since the Bomber killed my Ag, but now I still got a decent amount of counter push. Okay. So, I need to say like EQ plus Tornado will be absolutely hard to defend. But life isn't supposed to be easy, I guess. Please kill that, thank you very much. I guess I'm just gonna go for Graveyard Barbarian Ball here. What a great timing also. And like if we're baiting out like a defensive EQ, this is kind of what we want to do. And also it's like Phoenix is out of cycle, Scum's out of cycle. So we got like 600 damage or like 400 damage per se. And now we got like a free Goblin Hut to just defend everything, as long as he doesn't have Mirror, but I don't think he should. I'm not gonna talk again, so I'm just gonna go for the Phoenix. I'm just gonna go for my Skelly King. Okay, I would say I'm just gonna use an ability here. Like, why not? Just getting some ability damage. For 2 licks, forcing out Tornado, which kind of means we get like a -1 elixir trade and also 300 damage at the same time. And I was like really unsure if I should pop the ability. But at the end, it was the right decision. So I'm just gonna go for my boy here. Goblins. Skills. I'm just gonna go for a Goblin Hut early. I don't know if that's a play, but I kind of need to make sure to cycle back to another one really soon. So I'm just gonna go for Scaking early to get the free card cycle. Free cards now Skull King. Use the Valk on Knight if I didn't mention it. Or like Dark Prince maybe could also work. I'm just gonna go for Phoenix here. So it will be like both will die. That's fine, I guess. I will just go now for a Graveyard. Just gonna wait here 1 second. Okay, that was kind of obvious that he does that. Oh, you're joking, sir. That wasn't the play. That wasn't the play. He thought I would go in, but I don't, dude. Now I can just go defensive Graveyard and the game will be over. GG's well played. 4 games, 4 wins. This is kind of what I want to see. Make sure to try out this deck if you guys want to have a ton of success in ladder and also in competitive playing when challenges. And I would say I'm out. Thank you so much for your attention. I would say I'm out. See you guys tomorrow.